Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another Horizon Zero Dawn video. Today I'm going to be talking about 5 new machines I would like to see in future content for Horizon Zero Dawn, whether that's within the soon approaching DLC, the Frozen Wilds, or within the Horizon Zero Dawn sequel in years to come. Let's start with the first machine, which is the obvious choice, a gorilla. Not only does this king of the forest share its name with Horizon Zero Dawn's developer, Guerrilla Games, but is also an incredibly powerful animal, and I believe a machine version would look insane with its attacks mainly being melee based. I mean, the real life animal is intimidating enough, so if Guerrilla Games could actually nail its animations like they have done with existing machines, having this robot gorilla beast running towards us would be intimidating as hell, and if they exaggerate its size a little, it would be great to see it go up against a Thunderjaw, recreating that classic T-Rex versus Kong moment. Other than being super strong and agile, the gorilla machines could actually make use of its environment by using trees as weapons, by breaking them down into manageable sized logs accompanied with grapple attacks, and if you ever have looked at a gorilla's teeth, I'm pretty sure a powerful bite would tear any machine apart. Also, if Guerrilla Games were to arm it with weapons, I think shoulder cannons would work and be fitting to raise up in combat mode and hide away otherwise. As for the next new machine, I would like to see a giant version of a scorpion. I think it would look really cool and give a Snapmore a run for his money. Scorpions in real life are really quite tough and they can survive being put in a microwave, go a year without food, and even be frozen and then unfrozen and walk away unharmed. And that's just your average friendly neighborhood scorpion. So, as for the attacks of the machine scorpion, one could be a poison tail attack that could corrupt other machines if they get hit enough, making enemy machines fight for the scorpion instead of against it. Also, a bone crushing claw attack that would be useful for tearing off armor plates of other machines and breaking important parts of them. Another great attack would be a powerful charge shot from its tail, sort of like a sniper railgun, and hits harder and further depending on the charge time. A machine scorpion would also make an interesting fight against Alloy, even more so if it came in packs of 2 and the second secretly makes its way up from underground only to surprise us mid-battle. So we'll never actually know if we are fighting one scorpion or 2 before we pick a fight. Though these are just a few ideas for the scorpion, and I believe Guerrilla Games could do it so much more justice, but before I move on to the next new machine, I believe the scorpion should be the most heaviest armoured machine if they do decide to make it, since the little trooper really is quite tough in real life. Moving on, the next new machine I would like to see for Horizon Zero Dawn is the elephant. Now, in today's day and age, not many animals would mess with an elephant, except humans that is. The elephant is powerful but also gentle, which is why I think it would also make the ultimate mount. Now, no machine in its right mind is going to stand in front of a charging robot elephant's way. The sheer power will knock them off their feet, and that's if the tusks don't impale them first. Now, the elephant's trunk is a pretty amazing thing, and I believe it can be used in combat to pick up and throw machines about, as well as alloy if not overridden. In real life, an elephant can also hold quite a lot of water in its trunk, so it would be cool if the elephant is set on fire and that it would instantly put out the fire, making fire arrows useless against it. Also, water from its trunk could be a nice attack. Now, I'm using my imagination here, and elephant's ears are quite big, so I think a machine version should be able to dislodge its ears that spin off and come back like a boomerang or explode on impact. And as for the tusk, when an elephant charges, if you happen to get hit, not only will you get melee damage, but you'll also get electrical pulsating damage from the tusk. I would also love it if elephants had a magnetic self-destruct attack, as when they are just about to be defeated, it would pull any machines in a certain radius towards it and then explode like a mini nuke from Fallout 3. As for the fourth new machine, I would like to see giant spiders. Now, I admit this would be creepy at first, though I believe it has the potential to be a really cool machine. So many people are actually terrified of spiders, and the way they run can make a full man scream. So seeing this translated into a giant machine spider would actually be epic. An 8-legged machine that instead of spinning webs could spin tripwire bombs between objects, combined with stalker stealth technology that makes the lines transparent, making them barely visible and easy to walk into. I imagine the spider's eyes could be like alloy slingshot bombs, but the spider eyes drop out instead and track and roll towards the target, exploding on impact, or cause an explosion of sticky web so the target cannot move and the spider machine can attack with its very own sharp sword-like legs. as well as corruption injecting fangs that can harm machines as well as alloy. Just the thought of the animations for the spider machines already gives me the chills, but I like it. There should always be at least one enemy type within a game that gets your heart pumping, and another great attack for the spider would be for 4 smaller machine spiders to detach off it somehow to flank us while we are focused on taking down the main one. Though of course if you take out the giant spider, the smaller ones should malfunction and fall automatically. Last but not least, moving away from the typical machines but still within the machine subject, it would be amazing if Guerrilla Games creates a town full of androids. Now, we know androids exist within the Horizon Zero Dawn universe, as they brought up the genetically made kids within inside the vaults, which means androids could have possibly survived within the world, and who knows what other type of androids may have existed during that time period and have survived. I personally believe it would be amazing to stumble across androids that banded together from all walks of life, and that we could actually have a story quest to either help or destroy them. It would also be a good way for us to sell machine parts that we collect, and have it make more sense to buy and sell machine parts to androids to help them restore themselves, since they would most likely make better use of it than our fellow humans would. I could imagine Alloy gaining unique gear and upgrades from androids, but also having to face some androids lost to corruption, meaning they will attack on sight and obviously have superhuman abilities since they are more machine than man. Again, these are just the basis for these ideas, and I would love to see Guerrilla Games take it to the next level by implementing these new machines into Horizon Zero Dawn. I'd also like to know what you guys think about these picks, and if you have any of your own. The Frozen Wilds is soon approaching, and as of now it seems like we may have a new bear-like machine in the upcoming expansion. But that's all for now guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, stay tuned for future Horizon Zero Dawn content. Drop a thumbs up to help support the channel. Thank you for watching, and I shall catch you guys in the next one.